Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the market analysis for 21st December 2022. On the weekly, we can see that price is very bullish and has traded above the previous week's open and is almost trading above the previous week's high to fill this imbalance on the weekly. Here it has been filled partially. So it hasn't reached the midpoint yet. But then there's a high probability that price will come and fill that imbalance. On the daily, structure has been broken because price has traded above the previous high. So this is the new structure high. This is the previous structure high. And this is the new structure low. You can see that price formed a higher high, meaning that the trend is bullish and will continue bullish for a while. Where do we see price reaching? To the top of this imbalance at 24.7 price point. On the 4-hour, you can see that price pushed up, broke structure here. So these are the new structure points for the 4-hour. You can see that there is imbalance at this point here. There's imbalance here which coincides with the previous day's high. Now we can see that price is retracing after pushing up. So if we take our fibs from this low to the high, tell where is the area of highest probability, you can see that it coincides with this imbalance here. So I'd take into account this. These are the three levels which will enter, which we may see price rejecting. Yeah, but mostly here at the midpoint and at the low because it coincides with the fib levels, and mostly here because it coincides with these bearish candlesticks. The highs, the tops of these bearish candlesticks here coincide with the low of this imbalance and also the 61% price point. So that's where I see price may go to. Now if you go to the hourly, you can see that this is a high and low which stops will be taken from. So it has sell side liquidity. So price has a high probability of trading below here before it gets adequate volume to push up and continue to here 24.7 price point. On the 15 minutes, now when we come down here, we can mark out our Asian range. Something we can also note is that price is at the $24 level of supply and demand. So there's a high probability of price reacting from this point. So this is our Asian range. Let's check the midpoint and see where price has a high probability of reacting from. Let's see. This is OB. So since price has already traded below the Asian range, what we might see is a retracement to the upside to this midpoint of the Asian range. Then from there, price to drop to take out this sell side liquidity and fill out this imbalance. And then from there to shoot up to 24.7. So this is my analysis is, yeah, put this here. Short sold 3.4. So this is my silver analysis. However, if price rejects a higher level before retracing to this midpoint, if it just continues to come down, we'll just take the long. But as of now, there's two setups: the rejection from the midpoint and the long from the low of this imbalance. On gold, if we start on the weekly, you can see that the weekly is very bullish, has rejected the 1785 level and is pushing up and will most likely reach the area on the weekly which has the highest probability of price reaching to, is the 1851 price point, but it may reach to this next level of weekly supply and demand level, which is the 1870. When we come to the daily, we can see that price, as expected, traded below this low here and got adequate volume to push up, and is now has not broken structure yet on the daily, but it's almost breaking structure once it travels above this high. Regardless, my overall bias is still bullish. In the 4 hour, we can see these positions which were predicted in my previous analysis that played out. Okay, but then now on the 4 hour, what do we come and check? Come and check the imbalance. So there's imbalance here on the 4 hour. There's some imbalance here. Okay, so price came, rejected this area, so let's draw fibs from this low to this high. So on the 4 hour, we can see that this previous high coincides with the 50% price point of the fibs, and also coincides with the imbalance present in the market. So I'd wait for a retracement to this area over here for me to continue taking along up to at least 1850. Okay, because on the 4 hour the structure points are the same and price is still bullish. Let's go to the hourly, where the hourly structure points. Here there was a break of structure on the hourly, pushed up, came back, retraced, pushed up. So this is the hourly level. This is the hourly structure points here, here, and here. So on the hourly, price is still bullish, and as you can see, price already rejected this area. It came and retraced to this area. So right now this is our main area of focus, the area above it, this one here. So wait for this imbalance to be filled and get an entry around this area to this area here. Okay, so let's go to the 15-minute and mark out Asian range. So yeah, still expecting price to trade below, come to this previous highs. See, the hourly structure is similar to the 15-minute structure, so it comes to this high before we continue buying. The first target's at 1830, second target's at 1850. If you like the video, like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Peace.